whatever. It is whatever, because just like you're jumping. How would I have access to your Facebook? How would I have access to your Instagram? How would I have access to what is it? I don't even know what you have. I don't even know what you use. I know you're constantly communicating with people and whoever you're communicating with. I don't even know what you're on.
So it's your insecurity.
I'm not insecure.
Okay.
You know what I'm insecure about?
You're not insecure, that's fine.
No. You know what I'm insecure about? And I've always told you that. The fact that I don't really think that you want to be with me. I think that you always wanted the kids. You wanted the family image. Not me.
Okay,
if you could change me and keep the kids, I bet you anything, you would do it. You could be like, oh, you know what? If I could
Cynthia, the kids are an extension of you. You keep on excluding yourself, that's an insecurity.
Like I said, I'm not insecure about myself. I'm insecure about how you have really truly felt about me.
Please don't point at me when you talk to me.
That's been a constant thing. And it's not my insecurity. It's like I don't really feel it.
I'm sorry you don't feel it. You can't feel it because you can't receive it, because I really don't think you have self-love for you.
Because you don't.
It's not my responsibility to fulfill something that you don't feel or feel, Cynthia.
It's because you know what? In the beginning, I didn't have a problem with it because you did feel like that with me, and then you did it, and then you did it.
It's because you stopped seeing it. You stopped receiving it.
No, because you stopped. Okay. You started connecting with other people instead of your wife. Let's be honest. Because you started connecting spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, however you want to say it, with other people instead of me. That's why.
I never stopped connecting with you, Cynthia. I never stopped seeking you.
You can't. Okay, really? And really, because I've been begging you for anything. Una pinche crumb. That's how low I put my expectations. Like anything, I would have been happy with
Cynthia,
anything.
No matter what I gave you was never enough.
No, it's because you didn't.
Okay. I didn't.
You gave me show things, and that's not my love language. That's not things that, oh, here, look at what I did for you. That's not my love language. My love language has never been gifts and acts.
So yours is words of affirmation. That's how you love. That's how you show love.
No,
Tell me.
No. That's how I receive love.
Okay. Well, usually how you receive.
How I show love is completely different. Because you don't have to have the same love language to receive and to give love, and you already know that.
Mm-hmm.
And you already know that. So don't do that.
Okay.
How
so
I
you want me out of here?
Service. No.
You want me out of here as soon as possible?
We're not talking about that right now.
Oh.
What we're talking about right now is what I'm trying to talk about is because in order for me to give you an answer to
Are
that
you happy,
question,
Cynthia? I am very happy. I am at peace.
Okay.
I am joyful.
Oh,
I am blessed.
Se te nota que estás joyful.
Yeah, I'm at peace with who I am with
and be honest,
in the relationship. I am honest.
In the relationship that you already have,
correct. The relationship that I have with my Creator, Cynthia. Yes, with God. The one that you doubt, the one that you smirk and laugh at. Yes.
You're never going to be honest with me. That's the problem. You're never going to come to me.
Okay, well, that's the problem then, Cynthia. I'm just going to be a lying, cheating, male whore, and I'm no good for you. You deserve someone and something better, Cynthia. Because my history, what did you say?
Yeah, you have a pattern.
I have a pattern, yeah. It's my pattern. I'm never going to change.
Patterns never change.
That's who I am, and that's who I will always be.
Patterns never change. Just like you already
That's
had
my
me.
Character trait.
Just like you already had me when you broke up with Tammy, I'm sure you already have somebody. Because that's your pattern. Just like you had women lined up and said, okay, which one am I going to pick? Meeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Who I was fucking doesn't mean that I was in a relationship
You were living
with
her. She was living in your house. Okay, she was living in your house. You guys, she had access to your checkbook. She had access to your house. She had access to all your stuff. No, you guys were
Correct.
in
She
a
had
relationship.
access to all that because she was my fucking right hand in my fucking two businesses that I had at the time, Cynthia. And if you remember, I had a fucking stroke.
And then you proposed to her because you gave her a ring. So let's be honest. Let's be honest. You don't have you don't have to lie to me like
Yes, Cynthia. Yes, I'm not lying to you. I'm lying to you, Cynthia. Yes, Cynthia. Yes.
No, well, didn't you give her a ring?
Yes, Cynthia, I did. What does that have to do with you?
Well, I'm just saying, like, don't say you were fucking her. No, you gave her a ring.
What does that have to do with you?
Commitment.
I'm not committed to you.
Your type of commitment. No,
I'm not committed to you.
Your patterns. I'm talking about your patterns. I'm talking about how you commit.
Well, why do you want to
your
keep on
patterns.
attacking me,
I'm
Cynthia?
not attacking you. I'm just telling you to be honest
because
with me.
I haven't asked you for repentance, or you haven't repented me, or you haven't forgiven me. I have to keep on doing it. I thought once I did it with God, it was it. Why are you questioning
You asked
my
God for
repentance and my forgiveness that God has granted me?
I don't.
That's where I get my peace from. I don't get it from you. I'll never get it from you.
No, you'll never get it from anybody.
Correct? Especially not you.
Especially not me. Yeah. Guess it doesn't matter because your words and your energy doesn't lie. Okay.
What is my energy, Cynthia?
I told you yesterday. There is nothing that oozes that comes close to you saying, hey, you know what? I love you, Cynthia. None of that. There's contentment, there's anger, there's frustration, there's resentment, there's all kinds of emotions except love. So,
let me tell you what it is that you're misinterpreting. It's being fucking exhausted.
Okay. Well, exhaustion is not an emotion. It's a state of being. I'm talking about emotions. Okay? And
I'm worn the fuck out.
okay,
I'm
I get
fatigued.
it. Me too. Fuck.
Okay, then why do you want to keep on hashing shit out, man?
Because that's who I am. Because I don't
You're
just give
argumentative.
up. No, okay, yeah. But I don't just give up on people. I don't just give up on people and say, hey, you know what? I know that I committed to spending the rest of my life with you.
You told me to get out
as
soon as possible.
No, that was like 4 days ago.
Oh, so now it's changed? Why did it change now?
It's never changed.
It's never changed. You still want me out then?
No. That was like, hey.
Good God, man.
No, it was a misunderstanding because I never told you, get the fuck out. No, I said.
No, you didn't tell me get the fuck out.
I said, if you're going to leave, I need you to leave. Like, don't hang around because your suggestion, that was my suggestion. I never said get out now. No, I said, look, and I've always used that word, if this is going to happen, you have to leave. Like, you can't just stay here, and be here. That's not going to work. Like, when people break up, go our separate ways. Now, if we're separating, that's a different story. But we never came up with anything because
well, you were so concerned about your safety and everything else.
Yes,
now you're not. Now you're not.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I will.
But you have me take care of the kids, shuttle them, and have Jacob stay here.
Look, no, I'm always going to be concerned with my safety. Period. Okay, that comes with my PTSD. Just like
there's nothing I can do with you about that.
No, but that's not just you. That's with everybody, and you have no idea what this last week was like. So don't even. I need you just to like stop. It was the worst week for me.
You said you were perfectly fine. I kept on asking, ¿estás enferma? Y dices, no, estoy bien, eres tú. Dije, no, estás mal. Estás mala.
¿Vara de qué? ¿Vara de qué? ¿De cansancio?
De tus nervios, Cynthia, de tus nervios.
Yeah, I already told you that, but not only that, it was hard. It was a hard week at work too. It has been. And
then choose another job then.
Well, okay. Done. You don't think I've been trying? You don't think I've been looking? So after all this shit, I'm still looking. Because I can't quit. I still have a mortgage.
And my husband's about to walk out, so I don't have anything. So I can't just go like, let me change my work on a whim. Especially here in the RGB, when they want to pay me crap. And I'm not going to be able to afford this shit.
This shit? This is shit to you?
Well, this crap. Yes, this.
Crap
Yes,
shit.
yes, this. And I know you don't care. That's why I don't share with you.
No, I do care, Cynthia. I thought this was something we had built together, something worth something to you, but I guess not. It was worth something to me.
It's
Fuck,
not
I put a lot of
it's not
fucking
worth
work
anything.
into it.
I don't want it. I
Fucking
don't
painful
want it.
days of heat and my back
I
killing
don't want
me. And
I don't want it, and I thought about it. I thought about staying here. But I don't want it because it's only going to be a reminder of what the plans we had, and that hurts too much. I don't want it. I can't, like me, I can't just bring somebody else in my life and say, oh, okay, I'm going to continue my dream with you. I just changed.
so then you do have a plan then.
No, I don't have.
Well,
a
that
plan.
sounds to me like you have a plan. You're not wanting it as part of the plan.
No, because I've analyzed what my options are. I've analyzed that's something else. It's not like, this is exactly what I'm gonna do. No, I've looked at like, okay.
So you've analyzed what your options are for leaving.
No, I've analyzed more than that. I've analyzed us staying together. I've analyzed you staying in Jacob's apartment. I've analyzed, and I thought about that analyze because I think that word is too. I've thought about, us separating. I've thought about you staying in Harlingen and me staying here, and you doing your thing, me doing the thing, and then if we come back together, we come back together. I've thought about me going back to El Paso. I thought about maybe moving to a different city, I thought about me moving to a different state. I've thought about, again, staying here and with you or without you. And I don't know. Like, there's so many minus and pluses and I have 100 things to think about, not just one, not just me. The kids, the schools, the this, the job, the support, the community, the church, the all those things. I'm exhausted. My supervisor wants me to take some time off, and it's like, for what? So I can just sit here and just think and think and think and think. I'm exhausted. Because I don't know, shit. If your marriage is crumbling, fucking, it's gonna tear you. But it seems like you're just like, whatever.
I'm just like, whatever, huh?
Well, yeah, you said you're happy, you're joyful, you're at peace because you're
because
done.
God gives me that.
Yeah, because you're done with your wife. Because you're good. You're gonna move on and you're gonna start off with your new life. And you're gonna get better. You're gonna start this whole thing again, and then you're good. And then you're good. And that's why I'm like, wow. For me, I'm fucking I'm fucking torn. Like, this is something that we had planned for our life, and then all of a sudden it's not gonna happen. I'm fucking heartbroken. But that's just me. That's why I don't get you. I really don't. Like, you say you love me, but you have no feelings about this. This is like, it breaks my heart, because that tells me you didn't care. Not even the girls.
So you're trying to guilt me into this now?
No, I just don't get it. Like, I really don't get it. I don't, that's who you are. That's fine. I just don't get it. That's why I'm saying, I guess he didn't love me or something.
Huh?
I guess he didn't love me or something. It's not from the lack of trying. You can say whatever you want, and that's your opinion. I'm not gonna change your mind. You have an argument today about this and that. That's fine. I'm not gonna argue with that. You have whatever image you want, whatever makes you feel better about this. But I do know that as for me, and I just want you to know today is that I didn't want this. I didn't want this. I wanted the taking the kids to college together and traveling with them everywhere and watching them grow up to be awesome people.
Yeah, and to get there, you're wanting control of me. You wanted to chastise me. You wanted to use the girls to guilt me into stuff.
Oh my god. Okay. I mean, your narrative is so.
No, that's let's call it what it is.
No, it's not.
You said be honest.
That's your perception.
Okay.
That's your perception. It's like how have I ever controlled you? I mean, I shut my mouth so many times.
You undermine me?
Why? Because I sometimes say I don't think that's.
No,
the right
you don't
thing
say,
to do.
"Oh, I don't think, honey, I really don't think that's appropriate."
Like if you would have listened to me anyways. Like seriously, it's your way or the highway. Because I did try.
It's not my way or the highway, Cynthia. I
It
do
is.
listen to you.
No.
Okay, Cynthia.
No, you didn't.
Look. If you listened to me, Sonny would have still been in Civil Air Patrol. He would have been 3/4 of the way done with his program. Mind you, the same program that all of a sudden is an epiphany that, oh, I want you to do this.
I never told you. to
Your
take him out of-
freshman year.
You took him out of Civil Air Patrol. You stopped taking him.
Because, Cynthia, oh, Sonny, you really didn't want to do that, huh? You just did it because your dad wanted to do it, huh, mijo? Yes. Oh, yes, Mommy, that's what I wanted.
I never told you to stop it.
Oh, okay, Sonny.
Okay, son.
Okay, Sonny.
I never told you. I just wanted him to do it for the right reasons. It's like if he's motivated for the wrong reason.
Then why are you bringing it up again to him? Why are you trying to discourage him from what he wants to do in sports?
Because sports is. I'm not going to be able to do sports with him. We're not doing sports with him. I'm not going to do sports with him. I'm not going to do sports with him.
You give Yaretsi the ability to do whatever she wants, in spite of her having a commitment.
She's not going to do sports after academy. Sunny's about to go into high school sports. Okay? He's never done elementary or middle school. And then all of a sudden he's supposed to do high school? High school?
You don't think he has the confidence to do it?
No, I just
talk
don't-
about
I think he
showing
needs
his
to
confidence,
concentrate-
huh?
No, I think he needs to concentrate on his true talent. On his true talent.
He won't have any true talent if he keeps on being self-destructive. Like having porn in a school computer. Child porn, let me reiterate. Child porn on a school computer.
Okay, why do we keep coming back to that? They can't get they can get child porn.
Okay, Cynthia. He had it on his computer, Cynthia.
Okay. Why are we coming back to that shit?
Go talk to the technician, Cynthia, if you don't believe me.
I did. What makes you think I didn't? I'm just not gonna argue with you. All I ever wanted was for you to just be honest with me and I could work with honesty. I can't work with anything else but honesty. You know.
It's because you want to be honest according to your belief.
No,
And
I'll know when you're being truthful with me.
No,
I'll
okay,
know when you're
Cynthia.
being
Okay.
truthful with me.
Why?
Because I know.
Why?
Because I have an intuition for this shit.
Okay.
Like when you finally told me about Azucena, I knew you were finally
Vamos,
being truthful.
cabrón, otra vez.
Okay? When you finally told me about stuff, I was like, okay, yeah, you're being truthful. Other than that, I know you're not. I know you're not. You keep things, you hold things for whatever reason, and whatever thrills they give you.
Cynthia, do you have the same core values as I do?
I don't know what your core values are.
Oh, okay.
My core values are very simple. Very simple. They're the ones that Jesus told us. I've tried to live by those. They're very simple. They're not complicated.
And that's what you've been reflecting this last 2 weeks? Jesus values?
You know 2 weeks have been survival. So there's not.
Jesus had to survive too. Is that what you've been reflecting? I mean, he survived for death. I mean, he was fighting for death.
Yeah.
So, is that what you've been reflecting?
I guess love, forgiveness. And I still served others along the way, even though I was hurting, even though I was crumbling. Yeah.
Okay. Talk about wanting to be honest.
Oh yeah, I mean, what did I do to you? Just because I took you off the credit cards, you already told you why I did that. I did that for my protection because.
No, you did it out of spite, Cynthia.
No, I did not.
Okay.
Okay. There's no spite in me. Okay, there's no spite in me. 2 weeks ago, you got mad at me and you went and ran up the credit card bill. Okay.
I ran up the credit card bill?
$1,000 is not.
No, it's not, Cynthia. Especially when we spend more than $1,000 on our household.
And during the month, not in one swipe. Like one swipe.
Speaking of credit cards, I'm going to need the history for the entire month of all of them, the entire year for all of them, so I can start working on our taxes and get that sent off. I've been meaning to do that since January. You don't have to give me access. I really don't care what the current balance is.
I know you don't care because I'm going to get stuck with them. You said we were going to discuss them.
Right now, I don't have to see that to discuss it. I don't care what the balance is for that purposes. For the purposes of the taxes, I just need from January of last year to December of last year. For all of them.
So what did God reveal to you on Sunday that you took off?
No, I didn't take off because of my revelation. I took off because I had a massive headache from arguing that morning.
Okay, so what did God reveal to you that Sunday?
God revealed to me that I showed up and my wife didn't stand next to me. I wasn't greeted by her. God revealed that I sat on the right side, on the right hand. And I looked to my right, I looked to my left, and there was nobody. There was nothing. God revealed that He was there. That He is still my provider. That I should not... You asked me, or you going to get...
And Yaretu went and hugged you, and you just kind of like... So, okay. I saw you, but okay. And then?
That's it.
No, what else?
No, I'm done sharing.
What else? It's because también te pones en un dramatic about overanalyzing and or being overcritical. It's like you expect.
I don't expect anything.
You expect
other than shit and garbage poured on me and me fucking just bending over and taking it up the ass.
How
like I've always said that.
You walk in all like,
and by the way,
all like I'm here, and then like with this like anger, like I'm here, and it's because my wife invited me, and I something about an ass.
Something about an ass?
Yeah, something about I didn't want to be an ass.
So you didn't even hear it?
I don't know. And I was like, why are you cussing? You're like...
Ass? Ass is not cussing.
Yes, it is. Ass is a bad word.
It's a jackass.
I didn't want to be an ass. So I came.
It's a donkey.
So I came. And it's like, okay, all right. And then
I know how you feel because like when I showed up and I finally came back home, instead of being greeted like, okay, you're finally, because you kept saying, Cindy, come home. Cindy, I miss you. Cindy, I love you. Please come home. And we come home and there's this like cold reception, and it's like not being wanted in your own house, and it's like, why did you want me here? So I do get it. I do get it because I got that reception when I came back, and I was like, ¿para qué me quieres aquí? ¿Para qué querías? ¿Para qué estabas dice que vengas? Y vienen y las niñas están llorando, and because of whatever you said to them, it made them feel bad, and then me, I get the cold shoulder, the silent treatment, the energy. It's like, ¿para qué querías que regresáramos? ¿Para esto? So we could feel.
No, you
bad?
think that's why I wanted you to get here? You
I
see,
don't know.
You see nothing but illness, ill
No, I
intent,
asked you.
and malice.
I asked you. No, so I get it. I get it when you said it's like you show up over there, and then you show up and you're talking about a jackass and whatever.
You know, I don't know why you like arguing so much, man. It's always a one for one here, one for one, and you'll never be able to outdo me, Cynthia.
Es que en serio.
Because no matter what I say, you're always going to try to outdo me, one up me. You're always wrong,
your perception and
you know,
your reality is
so
yes,
Cynthia, I am so fucked up in the head. I should just fucking shoot myself because my perception and my reality are so completely off.
No,
I should shut. I'm glad my guns are not here, or I would have just fucking shot myself right here and give you the eternal fucking peace and happiness and joy that you want, Cynthia.
I was gonna say.
And let you live in your perception and your reality.
No, to be honest with you, that's why.
No, lie to me. Don't be honest with me.
That's why I kept asking you about what kind of diagnosis, because it does make a difference. Because it does make a difference what kind of diagnosis they give.
The same diagnosis you got, Cynthia.
And
the same diagnosis that you got back then when you were in jail and all that other stuff. Yeah, all those diagnoses. Yes. So you understand them very well, then, Cynthia.
So you understand.
It is not your job to fucking psychoanalyze me or to fucking treat me.
Don't point at me. Just like you don't want.
Well, then quit stopping. No. Stop doing that. Because that is unethical for you to do that.
The reality, when you have those kind of diagnoses, it's completely off. And my reality and your reality are going to be always, like, they're going to be different because...
Of course, we're two different individuals. We're two different set of core values. We're two different sets of experiences. We're two different sets of education levels. Of course, they're going to be different.
When we're hurt and we're in the defensive, everything's going to feel like an attack.
Correct, because of everything I just told you. Different perceptions. So how does that...
So it's like... You see it as that, and then it's like, well, I didn't, man, I wanted to go to you, but your demeanor and your body language and your, you were like mad. You were there, but you were mad. And I was like, why did he come if he was just going to be mad and with this energy?
That is your perception.
Exactly. That's why I didn't go to you. That's why I did, because I didn't want you to reject me publicly. You've already rejected me in private, and that was like shitty. I didn't want that same rejection in public, and then it's going to be like, okay, I can't. This is just too much. Because Yaretsi went and hugged you and you were just kind of like whatever. And Violet was right next to you. So you saying that you were by yourself, it's like, okay, are you kidding me? Like, I was there. I know you were not alone. And I know Yaretsi got up and hugged you. And you didn't even acknowledge it.
We're not talking about Yaretsi. We're talking about you.
And I already told you why.
Okay, well then fine then. That's your explanation. Okay, thank you for explaining. I really didn't need an explanation.
No, but it's because I'm just like, I'm baffled. I am baffled by this stuff. And it's like, no sé qué esperas de mí. And I keep asking you, ¿qué esperas de mí? ¿Qué esperas de mí? ¿Qué esperas de mí? ¿Qué esperas de mí?
Puro argumento y puro pelear.
No, that's not.
Pura guerra, puras batallas.
So that's what you're going to get because that's what you're expecting. And that's what you're manifesting. But no, like,
based on your experience, based on my experience with you, that's what I've gotten.
What is it that you needed from me that I didn't give you? What is it that you needed from me for you to just say, hey, you know what? let's not go to war. And even if we don't end up staying together, I don't want to do this ugly. I don't have the energy. I don't
What is
have.
considered ugly to you?
This is already ugly. I know it's gonna be like I'm gonna make your life miserable, and I'm gonna make you feel sorry you ever fucking left me.
Okay, that's what you want to do.
No, no, that's what I don't want. I was okay. I was okay with. Hey, you know what? We tried. We couldn't make it work. I'm just not in the right place. And let's make it right, and let's make it as easy and as painless for the sake of our sanity, our mental health, and the kids, because I think we've all gone through enough.
Okay, I agree.
That I'm okay with. But like truly, like don't just say it and then go do something else that's gonna be like, you know, and but I not you, not anything, nobody else, me. I didn't want this. I didn't want this. All I wanted was for you to get help. True, honest help. Whatever that is.
And you don't want any help for you because you don't need it because you're okay.
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about, see,
I'm asking you.
I'm going to get my help when
Okay.
I can. When I'm
okay.
able to. And yes, I'm already looking at it because I have been triggered, and I'm going through some stuff, and it's already getting like to like
I triggered you. Correct.
Well, what do you think?
Triggered you from a year ago, and so is it for the purposes of your sanity, your health, my health, everyone else's health? We agree that this is the best route. So therefore, we don't need to discuss how shitty of a person I am, how shitty of a person you are. We don't need to hash any of those relationships that you think I could have had. We don't need to hash out any of those things.
Already rating in the works.
Or already in the works, correct. So that's what you think and assume.
Our words have consequences.
Huh?
I said all our words have consequences. Everything we say has consequences. How else are we supposed to like not interpret stuff like that?
That's what you've been accusing me of. So whatever it is you want to call, I'm not going to contradict you anymore, man. That's it. I'm done. De ahí no me has bajado.
I know, and I got accused of it, and I haven't even dared looked at another person. I didn't even have to and I was accused of it like 100 million times during our 4 years. You know, and it was like, what the fuck? I don't even look up long enough to look at anybody.
Okay, so I just said we don't need to discuss it. You still want to discuss it. But, so we made some accomplishment. We accomplished something today for the sake of everyone. We've already gone through enough. We agree on this, correct?
Yes, we're going to get a divorce, right? That's what we're talking about, right?
Correct. For the sake of everyone. You've gone through enough. The kids have gone through enough. I've gone through enough.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's fucked up. I'm gonna go continue seeking my health and my help and everything else.
And you know what? I'm not I don't know what's wrong with me. No, I'm not ready to say yeah. I need to really go pray about it, because something in my heart is just like not right with this.
How can that not be right?
It's just not. It's just not.
It's like, I don't know.
I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I need my peace.
Okay, you can have your peace. You don't have to be with me right now. But a divorce is final.
Huh?
A divorce is final, and like I said.
Well, you just said if we're going to split up, we're going to do it forever. We're going to make it good and as painless as possible. That's what you just said.
I know I said that. I know I said that. But you said correct, and I said I'm not going to agree to that right now. I just can't. I can't, Omar. What, is that wrong with me? Is that, what, am I going to say something?
Well,
yeah.
it's contradicting yourself because you said that if you're going to leave, vete ya and leave as soon as possible.
I know what I said. Okay? I know what I said. Do people have the ability to say, you know what, does this feel right? They do. People change their mind. It's not that I'm changing my mind. It just doesn't sit right with me. I just told you that.
What, are you changing your mind?
I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. It just, I don't know. It just, it feels like a big lump in my throat. And I don't know if it's because it hurts to say it and to admit it. I don't know what that means.
So you feel insecure about your response?
Shut up.
Or you said you wanted to come in here and talk. Or you want me to shut up?
Well, what does it matter what I feel about it?
Well, because...
Well, I'm just not going to say yes to it. That's all. That's all.
I'm trying to understand what you're feeling besides a lump, a physical lump.
I don't know. I told you, I don't know. I keep telling you, I don't know.
So you want to talk to me about your analysis that you had?
What analysis?
You said you ran through all analysis. Different analysis. I want to hear them. Let's see.
No. That comes later.
Huh?
So that comes later.
The what?
That comes later.
That comes later?
First, I have to, like, say it.
Say what?
That.
No, but let's hear your analysis.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If I move to El Paso, you know, I'm going to have a shitty job, but I'm going to have family. Okay, am I going to live in Las Cruces? Am I going to be living in El Paso? Am I going to live in the east side of it? Okay, I've thought about all that. If I live in a different city, I'm maybe going to be able to get a better job, but I'm not going to have anybody. I'm going to be alone. I'm going to have to start all over. Rent, buy, whatever it is. New schools.
You have excellent credit. You should be able
If
to
I
get
stay
and buy
here,
anything.
I already have something established, but then again, I'm by myself, and this is a shitty town. It's shitty people. It doesn't matter. I will flourish wherever I go. I have no doubt about that. And my kids will flourish. So I'm just trying to do what's best for them. I just don't know anymore. Right now, that's the thing, is that I don't know. I'm exhausted. I'm confused. And for me,
So then why did you bring me in here to talk then, Cynthia?
no, because I want answers. I want answers so I can make my decision. But I can't make my decision if I'm all I'm getting is just like.
What answers is it you want? You already came up with your own answers of everything. I give you my answers and no, I'm wrong, so I'm just okay.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that freaking también te pones like you turn everything around to me. Like you're innocent.
No, I'm not turning everything around on you. I'm at peace with where I'm at. I told you that. And I think you have an issue with that. I'm not saying I didn't feel remorse. I'm not saying I didn't ask for forgiveness.
Everything's about you. What I put you through, what you have gone through, none of it, like, You have yet to say what I created, what I did to you, your reaction.
How many times do you want to hear it?
I want to
did,
hear it right now
Cynthia.
because right now we're having the honest conversation. But right now, you're even like, did I triggered you? Well, you know what?
Cynthia, I'm sorry I triggered you. I'm sorry I created all this. I told you, I think we've both had enough. I put you through enough. You don't deserve this. You deserve someone. You deserve something better. You deserve better than me. You deserve a better lifestyle. You deserve a better future. I created all this. I'm very sorry. I already asked God for forgiveness. I took it to the cross. I nailed it to the cross during Acts. I'm done with it. I'm done trying to punish myself for it over and over and over and over and over again, because that's not what God has put in my heart.
Why'd you take off your Axe bracelet?
Because I was working outside with Sunny.
So it's not because you gave up Axe. No, I'm just asking.
Good Lord.
Well, you're not wearing it anymore.
Is that your assumption?
No, I'm just saying.
No. Well, why are you asking? What does it matter what I wear on the outside or not?
I'm just asking. Because you were maybe done with all that shit.
I took it off because I didn't want to fucking break it or lose it or scratch it. Now, how many times have I been able to put it on by myself? Huh? None. Who helps me put it on? You. Fuck, we haven't been within fucking touching distance. So where has it been? In the same fucking place I put it in. But to you, you take it to the whole extreme. Ya no creen en Dios, ya no creen en Acts, ya no me quiere, es porque yo se la digo, porque yo se lo presenté. Whatever fucking circus runs through your mind, that is your absolute truth. And you don't give the benefit of the doubt of maybe something else. You just run with it and you get stuck with that, and that is it. Period. Game over. Boom, se acabó. Period. In the story. That is you with everything, man. And I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm done with that because I am done believing that shit with me. And I don't think that anyone else has the ability or power to keep me there based on their own insecurities, their own belief systems.
Okay. So you're done with me. I served my purpose.
No, I think I served my purpose. Or maybe I didn't serve a purpose.
Again, you're done with me. Correct?
I am done having this.
You're done with me, correct?
I'm done having this. You told me to move out as soon as possible. I suggested several things. You said, no, if you're going to do it, just do it. Boom, period, end of story. Okay.
Again.
So that was 4 days ago. Now, you change your mind?
You are done with me, correct?
We just agreed earlier that, hey, maybe one of the conclusions is, hey, let's just walk away as peaceful as possible. We've both gone through enough stuff. You're the one who brought it up.
Why can't you answer it?
Because I'm never going to be good enough. My answer is never going to be good enough.
No, it's...
I'm damned if I do,
yes
damned if... Yes, Cynthia, I'm done. I'm done.
No, I want you to say it.
I'm done with you. I'm done with this. I can't anymore. I completely lost myself. I'm not an unhappy, miserable individual. I created all this. I'll take all the blame. And I'm going to get myself back together. And I'm going to be back in the fucking top of the world where I was. Alone or with anyone in my side. I don't care. I've always had God on my side. And now even more so now that I know He is in me. and I in him. I am done surrounding myself with people that bring me down, that are not empowering, that are not encouraging. I'm done with people fucking doubting me. I am done just saying, oh, okay, it's okay. We made an accord, but you can't honor it. No, that is not me. That is not right. I am done. It's not about winning or losing. It's about self-preservation. It's about knowing who I am and not having to compromise. It's about loving myself. The only other done on the opposite spectrum is me fucking killing myself. You came in here, you made fun of me as to all my candles. I made sure I reconnected with God one more time. Very, very, very serious connection.
I didn't make fun.
And I prayed, well, whatever it was. And I prayed.
Just asked. I was like, what are all these
And I prayed.
That's all. That's all. It was just a question. Nobody was making fun.
Lord, if I am done here, take me tonight in your presence. And I couldn't even play worship music. And here I am, a grown man, my own resources, my own finances, the blessings that God has given me. And I can even use something to help me step into his presence. So I gathered what I could, what I had physically to help me fully step into him and him only. With all the pain that I had, on my hands and knees, laying here in bed, walking around, pacing, so that is the joy that you see. And you will never be able to destroy that. No one will ever be able to take that away. And if you think I owe you something because you kept me out of jail, tell me what it is. I'll gladly pay it back. You want me to go to jail? I'll go and plead guilty to all the charges, and I'll spend the fucking 15 years in jail. It's not forever. I'll still serve my purpose.
Oh, now you want to do that? For the past year, you've been blaming me for it. You know, this whole year was because of
Cynthia, I did not pull a gun on those officers, Cynthia.
No people.
I don't remember what happened
you
that night.
pulled a gun on
Listen to me. I don't remember what happened that night.
You pulled a gun on me. You put it to my throat. No, you didn't pull it on the cops. You pulled it on me.
Then why didn't you tell them to take all of them? If your plan was to take me out of jail.
My plan was not to take you out of jail that night.
Well, whatever night. If your plan was still to take me out of jail, and I pulled a gun on you, and you feared for your safety, why didn't you tell them to take all of them?
Again, I never had a plan. All I needed was for them to take you and take you to a hospital. That's all. That's the only reason I called. And I kept telling you that all year long. All year long. And all year long, you
Why
kept saying
didn't you let
that it
them,
was-
when they told you I was being taken to jail and arrested, why didn't you let them take all the guns?
I don't know.
Okay.
They're not mine. I didn't know what was going to happen. I had been through the worst 6 hours of my life. I had never in my life felt a gun pressed against me, put to my face, and being threatened with it. I don't think I was in my most rational, logical brain right there. Okay? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that I called them because I couldn't take it anymore. I was afraid for myself. I was afraid for my children. And I was afraid for you. Yet, this whole...
Is there anything else you want to disclose? Because I feel like you haven't gotten it all out. You keep on adding bits and pieces here and there. And if there's anything that of that night that you need to get out, man, I'm all ears. So that I can go back again and ask for forgiveness and repentance, so that maybe that can be enough for you. Maybe this time will be enough for God. And get my joy back. Get my forgiveness back.
Why are you getting so mad at the fact that...
I'm not getting so mad at anything. I'm asking if there is anything else. Get it all out, man.
Okay.
Okay, well then don't mention it then.
You're the one that mentioned that night. You're the one that brought it up. And yeah, you know, you kept saying the same thing about, well, I didn't do that. No, not to the officers. No, pero yo no le hace. ¿Qué importa? Yo no soy nada. Yo no soy nada. No soy tu esposa. No soy your best friend. The person that you're supposed to love. No, yo no soy nada. Tú, ¿por qué chingados les hablaste a la policía and ruined my life? It's the past narrative of this year. That's been my hell this past year.
I kept on asking you what happened that broke me. I've been asking you.
I already told you over and over. I already told you. That stupid birthday party that you were planning behind my back. I don't like surprises. I already told you that, but yeah, you still did it. And that started all this shit because you were acting shady. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, a woman always knows. A woman always knows when there's stuff going behind her back. Now, yeah, that sucked that you were planning something nice for me. But it's like a woman always has an intuition. And I had already had an intuition, but when it came to Azucena, and that is what took the whole thing. You know, you could have.
So that's what broke me. Me planning a party, a good thing for you.
I don't know what broke you. I honestly believe, and I've already told you this, and I'll tell you again, that it was your dad's death that you repressed. And then it just bubbled up. It was just that incident.
But something happened that night, and it wasn't me planning the party.
I already told you the conversation.
Okay. All right.
It was
what?
It was. I woke up, and you said that it was like lights on my phone, and then you started accusing me of talking to people on the phone. And who the fuck was I talking? And I was like, nobody. Like, fuck, I'm just like looking at pictures. It was my mom's death anniversary. So I was looking at my mom's video that I always look at in her anniversary. And it's like pictures. It's pictures. And you were like, ¿con quién chingados estás hablando? Le dije, yo no estoy hablando con nadie. And you were like, whatever. And you grabbed my phone. and then you grab your phone and you tore it and
I tore it?
you broke it. You threw it on the floor and then you broke it. You broke your phone. Don't you remember?
No.
Yeah. Well, why do you think you have another one? You went and got another one. You had to do a whole claim because you got your phone and you fucking threw it on the floor. That's all. And I've already told you. I've told you millions of times that's what happened. I was on my phone watching my mom's video because again.
So that's what broke me, huh?
I don't know what broke you. I don't know what broke you. I think it was all that repression, but I don't know. All I know is that you were asleep. I was on the phone watching my mom's video again because it was her death anniversary. And I was crying. And you were like, ¿con quién chingados estás hablando? And I was like, nobody. Te estoy viendo. Estás hablando con alguien. And I was like, no, I'm not. Like, I'm watching my mom's video. Like, I'm not you. I don't go fucking texting women in the middle of the night while you sleep. And then you were like, te estoy haciendo una fiesta y no agradeces, culera, and blah, 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 the same stuff that you always yell at me. And then that we started arguing about that. And then we started arguing about Azucena, and then you just went off the rails after that. That was like, oh no, don't touch her, not her. And you finally said, okay, yeah, I was attracted to her. Yes, I did have a connection with her. And I was like, okay, finally, you fucking finally agreed. I come up with it. And I was like, okay, I knew it. I knew I wasn't fucking going crazy because I fucking felt it. Because I saw it when you would talk to her. You would get all giddy like a teenager. And then that was it. And then it just went on and on and on and on and on and on for hours and 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 hours. And you started throwing shit at me. And then you started hitting me and punching me. I don't know if you remember, but I was like...
I already told you, no, I don't remember. I don't know why you keep on asking me.
No, I don't know if you remember that weeks after, I couldn't even move because I was so sore. And...
remember I kept on misfiring? I kept on using that term. Hey, something's not right. Something's broken in there.
I couldn't move. And then you were like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, I'm just hurting. And because I'm gonna tell you where you punched me. You punched me in my stomach, like that video game where Mike Tyson hits that little dude that he's boxing with, and he's hitting him, and he's hitting him on his stomach like that, boom, 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 like that, and then I just like went like this, and I tried to cover myself, and you just kept punching.
So you say you do want to get it out?
No, I already told you this. I've already shared this with you. You just don't remember. I already told you all this. You threw a phone at me. You threw my work phone at me on my head, on top of my head. Because you said that I was talking to other men, and I was like, you're texting, you're always looking at your phone. I was like, this is my work phone. I kept telling you, like, you're like, yeah, you have secret accounts. And I'm like, I was like, no, I don't. It's my work phone. And then you threw it at me. You said I was lying. And you threw it at my head real hard because you were standing up and I was sitting there. You threw it right here. And then, I don't know, you broke my computer because you were telling me that you just kept telling me that I was hiding shit from you. And I was like, no, I'm not. And I never did. I never talked to anybody. I never gave my phone number to any guy. I never had any secret accounts. I don't even talk to my family. I don't have any friends. Very few people that reach out to me. I reach out like once in a while and then I forget about them. if you care, but just letting you know.
Why do you have to throw digs, man?
No, I'm just saying, like, I know you don't care, like, but I'm just.
Why do
like,
you have to throw digs? I
It's
don't
not a
understand.
dig. It's not a dig. I'm just like,
Okay.
I know. It's like if you care or not. I don't care. I'm just like.
No, I don't care, Cynthia. That's why I've tried to make
Peace with that.
what?
Peace with it.
Okay, Cynthia.
Well, I don't know. I'm saying.
No, you're right. You don't know. That's why you finish my sentences because you don't know.
Okay, sorry. What were you gonna say?
It doesn't matter.
And then you started going to the hall, and that's when you took out the gun. Well, I don't even know when you went out there and destroyed that. The little panel of pictures that you did, because you went out there and you just like grabbed it and started tearing it down. Do you remember that?
No, Cynthia, I don't remember.
After you don't remember fixing it afterwards?
Yes, Cynthia.
Okay, so I'm just wondering. I just don't remember. I don't know what you remember. You don't remember. And then I kept telling you to stop, to come to the room because we had Elizabeth here, and you were like, I don't care. And I was like, stop, and you were like, no, don't tell me to stop. And then the one thing that I do remember you saying over and over, you kept saying, why me, why me, why me? And everything was why me, why me, why me, why me? And then, so you went to my computer, my work computer, and you threw it on the floor on the hall. And then, I don't know when you got the gun. I don't remember when you got the gun, but, that's when you started, threatening me. He told me to get up, and you said, have you ever felt a trigger, or have you ever felt a gun or something? And I said no. And then you were like, oh, now you're gonna know what it feels like. And then you put it on my throat like this. So you were standing up like that, and then you put it on my throat like this, and then I started crying. And then you were like, oh, ahora sí culera, porque muy chingona. And then you said you were gonna kill the kids in front of me so that I would always have that. Live with that pain. That's when you started yelling for Sunny to come out. And Sunny woke up and he was like, huh? And then you were like, Sunny, get in here! Get in here, Sunny! And then Sunny got up and he was all sleepy, and I was like, I told him no, I was like, go back in there. And I was like, what are you doing though? And they were like, yeah, you're gonna know what it's like. And then, I don't know. And then you were like, no, I'm gonna. And then that's when you started threatening to kill yourself. That's when you said, no, you know what, I'm gonna kill myself. But I'm gonna kill myself in front of your kids so they can always live with that trauma. And then you started going to the living room, to the office to wake him up. And then I told you to stop. Like, seriously, I told you to stop. Like, yeah, that's enough. And you were like, shut the fuck up and whatever. And then I don't really know when or how I told Nancy to call the cops, or she heard me call, and then that's when I was like, okay, this is, yeah. When you took out the gun, that's when I was like, yeah, I couldn't control you. You were gonna kill me, you were gonna kill the kids, or you were gonna kill yourself, or all of us. I don't know. And that's when I made the decision. That was the only time. That was at that point. That's when I was like, I have to call the cops. Like, it was loaded. It was a loaded gun, and I never had a gun pull. You know, that was the first, and it was really scary, and you could have easily just lost grip on it, because you had it right here on me, like that. And when I started crying, you started laughing at me. At one point, you were like, "Oh, look at Kiddos and I look at Kiddos." For me to kill myself, and I said, "No, that's not what I want." And that's when you said, like, "Yeah, okay, well, I'm gonna kill myself in front of the kids, fuck them up for life." And the cops came. And that's why the gun was up. Pretty much. But it was already almost like 6 in the morning. And it started like around 12:30. It was just hours and hours of you destroying things, throwing things at me. You throw everything that you can think of at me. I get flashbacks on that. I get all of a sudden I'll be driving or I'll be with you and I'll get flashbacks on that. If not, you're getting help, and you got the VA, and you're gonna be able to clear your name. I just hope that this never happens again with somebody else. That you never have to go through that, because maybe that one time you will your trigger will go off, or maybe a person won't be as forgiving and compassionate, you know, to their full extent, till the law will go after you and let you rot in there. I couldn't. Because I knew you were just sick. So I didn't tell anybody. I didn't share with anybody what happened that day. I kept it all in for one. Like, I still have. I've never told anybody what really happened that day. I had nobody to talk to about it. Because I painted you as a monster, and I didn't want anybody else to see that monster that I saw that day. And I tried to clean up right before the kids woke up so they wouldn't see it. It took me all morning trying to get all the plants and pieces. It was hard because I couldn't move, so I was hurting. And stepped all day after that. I tried to. I was in a lot of pain. The next morning, I got a call early from the jail saying that you have an arraignment and you had a bond. And then they told me your bond was at $250,000. And then you called me after that. And then you were like, why'd you call the cops? And I was like, because I was scared you were gonna kill yourself. And then you were like, well, I'm fucked. And then after we hung up, I started calling bail bonds. And then they got me in contact with that guy. Trejo. And he told me how much money he got right now. I said, I got 15,000. I said, all right, I'll get him out. Bring him. Can you meet me in 2 hours in my office, Mazda? Bring the money. I said, okay. And I was, got you out by 6, 5 in the afternoon on Sunday. And that was it.
I'm sorry I put you through all that. I don't recall. And I hate that I don't recall because I know maybe perhaps you feel that because I don't remember, I don't feel bad about it or repent or ask for forgiveness how you want me to. But I see the pain. I don't have to remember to see your pain. I came home, I don't know when, but I remember hugging Sonny and talking with him, and we just cried and we just held each other for a long time. And I told him that I was going to get help. I know we had dinner or lunch, or I don't know what it was, or breakfast, and we talked. The kids wanted to talk or something. But I'm sorry I put you through all that.
It wasn't just that night because you blamed me the whole year for it. The whole year you blamed me for it, and I kept telling you.
No, I didn't blame you, Cynthia.
Well,
I have not blamed you, Cynthia. I've been asking, you've been taking it as a blame. I've been asking you to explain to me what happened, what got me to that point, because I know I don't just get argumentative out of nothing. It's me putting up with X, Y, Z, whatever it is, for repeated amount of time that gets me to the point of exploding.
Okay, well.
So that's all I've been asking.
Okay, well, I've told you this story before.
Okay.
I told you this story before exactly.
So nothing was done to me that triggered me to piss me off, for me to wake up argumentative.
I already told you exactly
Okay.
what happened.
I'm
So,
sorry for having a psychotic breakdown, whatever anybody else wants to classify, whatever you want to classify it as. I'm sorry. You're right. I wasn't healthy. And I know I wasn't healthy. I could feel it. I told you I could feel a disconnect in my head. Something was not right up here. And it took a long time for me to not feel that anymore. And it happens from time to time, not as severe. I still have my glitches where I can't remember things. And it frustrates the fuck out of me, good, bad, or indifferent things that I can't remember. And I know I should. But I already took all that to God.
okay. That's good. That's good.
And I know that you're hurting, and that's why you've been trying to hurt me, whether you want to admit it or not. I don't think we're deserving of that for each other. And if you think your safety is at stake, then let's move on. You don't have to put up with another year of this stuff where you say I keep on accusing or blaming you. And neither do I. I don't have to put up with the accusations or whatever you don't think is valid that I think is valid. Do you forgive me?
No.
Hmm?
No.
No? Okay.
I'm not ready.
So you want to keep on hurting, and you want to keep on hurting
Don't
me
worry about
in the
me.
process. I am worried about you.
No, it's not your job to worry about me.
Okay.
No, I don't forgive you yet. I'm not ready for that because it's just not.
Why? Why don't you want to let it go?
I need to go through it. I need to process it. I need to really feel like I'm not going to just say, you know what, yeah, I forgive you to make you feel better, for you to be like, okay, I should forgive me. I'm done.
No. I don't need you to forgive me so that I can feel better, Cynthia.
No, I'm not gonna forgive you. Maybe I'll forgive you once you like acknowledge this, and and and.
Cynthia, the forgiveness is not for me, Cynthia.
Okay. Well, no, I'm not ready for it.
Okay. You want to continue in pain?
Maybe. Does it matter? But no, I'm not just gonna tell you I forgive you when I don't feel it. And
You don't want to strive towards that?
yeah, well, yeah, I'm not gonna be carrying this shit around forever. But I know when I forgive you, it's gonna be privately, and it's gonna be done with just me and God. Just like I forgave my grandfather in private between me and God, and all the other people that hurt me in my life.
So what makes you think that you're going to forgive me to let me loose of anything? I don't need to know whether you forgive me or not.
Okay.
I just want you to forgive me for yourself. You don't need to be in pain anymore.
Okay, all right. Well, like I said, I am not ready to forgive.
The forgiveness is not to release me.
Okay, again, I am not ready to forgive you. I'm happy you got off all those charges.
I'm not off all those charges, Cynthia.
Well, once you finish your probation, you'll be good. Well,
You want to press new charges on me? Since you say I pulled a gun, do you want to press assault charges on me?
No, I don't have to do any of that.
Would that make you feel better?
When you say stuff like that, it makes me feel like I'm making shit up. That's why I can't do this.
Cynthia, I want to know what it's going to take for you to like.
Okay, but like I said, don't say that because you did.
I did what?
Like, don't say, well, you say I did this. You say I did that. No, it's because it happened. Do you think I have?
Cynthia, if it happened, it happened. I'm just telling you.
Well, don't say it like that. Like, well, you say.
How do you want me to say it, Cynthia? How do you want me to word it so you don't feel offended?
I'm just saying. Like, it's not that I'm saying that it happened. It happened. But it's okay. You know what? It's okay. I know what happened because I remember all of it. You don't have to. And actually, maybe it's better that you don't. Because maybe when you realize what you did and you put yourself there, maybe you would want to fucking act different about it. You're not saying, well, I don't remember. Sorry.
Really? That's how you think I feel?
Well, you don't remember?
You see what I mean?
It's exactly how I feel, okay? You don't tell me how I can get to feel about it. It's like, well, I don't remember doing that, but I'm sorry. Well, I don't know, remember.
It's because I already told you, Cynthia. I already told you that.
All right. Yeah.
But you want me to remember so that I can feel the remorse and amount of pain that you're feeling. But I can't because I don't remember.
It's the fact that you keep saying that. It's the fact that you keep saying, well, I don't remember, but I'm sorry. Oh, well, I don't remember doing that to you, but I'm sorry. It's like, just stop saying, oh, I don't remember. Just say, I'm sorry for doing that. Well, I don't remember saying that. Well, if you say I did that. Like, no, it's... it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. You healed, you asked forgiveness to God, and you're good with it. You did your part. I'll work on mine. You don't have to worry about me anymore.
So you made up your mind?
About me healing?
No, I mean, we're talking normal, and then you pick up your phone, and all of a sudden you change your attitude. I mean, I don't.
No, it's because work. I still work. I think you forget that I still have responsibilities, and I'm trying to navigate all this shit while going through this. I still have responsibilities. I have a training right now that I'm supposed to be logging on. You don't get it.
I do get it, and I respect your space, and that's why I don't want to engage. That's why I don't want to talk to you during text. I don't want to engage when you do come in here and you do drive-bys.
Entonces, ¿cuándo? ¿No quieres hablar conmigo antes, después, en la noche, en la tarde, durante la noche? Entonces, ¿cuándo?
When we have enough time and no estamos alterados, that would be the right time.
So what were you asking about? Change my mind about, or you made up my mind about what? We already told me what you had to tell me. You already told me you're done with me. You're done with this?
You told me for me to tell you that, Cynthia.
No.
Are you done with me? Let's go there. Are you done with me?
I already told you no.
You don't want to forgive me, but then you're not.
No.
You want to keep on punishing me.
I'm not going to punish you.
You want to keep on making me feel pain and keep on not forgiving me to keep on digging at me until I get to the point of feeling everything you are feeling that I caused on you.
No, look, I never wanted to hurt you. I always wanted you to get help. I didn't know that I was your trigger. I didn't know that I was doing all that stuff. I'm not doing it purposefully trying. So if I was doing all that, then yes, you have every right to be done with me with this and remove yourself. Okay? That's okay. I will respect that. I'm sorry. I didn't know I was doing those things. I don't see what I do. You're right. I don't. Okay? You're done. You told me. I asked you, hey, are you done with me?
Okay, and I'm asking you now, are you done with me? And I'm gathering, because you don't want to forgive me, you're not done with me because you want to keep on digging at me until I feel the amount of pain that you feel until you're ready to forgive.
No. My forgiveness to you has nothing to do with our relationship, okay?
It has a lot to do with that.
No, because I could, look.
What do you mean it doesn't? Cynthia.
Look, okay, whatever.
Cynthia, the forgiveness has a lot to do with trust.
Okay, I forgive you. You're done. I forgive you.
We're done? We're done talking?
I forgive you. No, it's because...
We're done talking? We're done? No. That's not what I want. Are you done with me?
I had already told you that earlier. I'm not done. Mira, aquí una love. But you know what? Me not being able to say it doesn't mean that I'm not going to respect your relationship. So,
are you done with me?
I already told you.
Yes. You told me yes, and to move out as soon as possible.
No, that's not what I said.
It's exactly what you said.
Twisting my words around. No, I just told you right now. I just told you I'm not ready to say that, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that you don't. I will respect what you have to do. Okay? So you do what's best for your peace and your joy, your happiness, and all that stuff. Okay? That I will respect, and I will batter you, I will control you, I will aggravate you, I will look at you, I will text you, I will just only on the necessary stuff, and you get to tell me what's necessary or not, and you do what you have to do. Okay, because you told me right now you are done with me, and I respect that. I'll respect that. Okay? That's all you need to know, because you've already made up your decision. Okay? I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to get vengeance on you. I'm not a vindictive. You already know me. I'm not a vindictive.
No, I don't know you.
Okay. Well, then I feel sorry for you, because I thought that...
I know you feel sorry for me. We're done talking? You need to go to work?